Hello everyone, welcome back to FTB Skies 2. So I got this thing, this kind of inner ring, mostly built. There's going to be a few details here and there that I'm going to throw on. I don't really know yet. I might also open up this on either side, just so that I can access it. I guess for now I'll just kind of open it up. But yeah, you can see it's nothing special, which isn't a bad thing, but you know, it could be better. But it's gonna take me so long to get a design down. So unless I get bored one day, like say this build, I actually don't think this build's gonna take too long anymore, at least. But like if it doesn't take me too long, I might get bored and decide to start trying to design an interior. But the reason why I don't think it's gonna take me too long is because the centerpiece is actually going to be a whole lot easier because I can actually do the shape of it using this. So I'm kind of planning to have big, massive crystals in these kind of circle kind of things. I don't know. It sucks because I'm kind of like, this is definitely going to make it 2 trillion times easier to build. Just doing this shape, not worrying about it too much. The only thing is I don't know. Like looking at it like this, I don't know. It doesn't seem like actually able to see it. I'm like, I don't really think it looks as good as I was hoping it would. But I think having all of them put together, it might look better, but I'm not too certain. And then also I wanted to add kind of like some smaller rings, so like maybe do one like right here that kind of goes around it, and then another one all the way like down here that kind of goes around it. And then I do like the color, like this kind of light blue, the cyan kind of look. I was already kind of planning on doing that. It was either that or purple, but I think I kind of like the blue better. And the whole I guess I don't know, it's a little like I'm kind of just building it, like I'm not really like having like a idea of what the build, like a structure is, I guess you could say. But I also kind of had the idea of adding some blue, like color match the crystals and have some elements kind of running throughout this as if it's like kind of like a massive power thing. I don't know, but I think like that shape, that might look pretty good. Maybe make it a little bit smaller. I like having it as it is, a little bit higher, but I don't know, because right now it's like the center of this is like right here, so it's kind of lined up like right here, and I think it looks better. I think having it too low, it looks like it's way too low, so this might look pretty good. Now here's the thing, I need a way of getting into this that doesn't look stupid, and I might just have to deal with like flying in here, dropping down a little bit, and then going in. So like I'm gonna try and see what it looks like not having it offset as much. So like I think maybe 4 will get it kind of centered properly. No, not really. So go up to like 5 maybe. Yeah, that looks better. Honestly, that looks pretty good. I'll just do that. Just this exact shape. What I'd plan on doing is like where these blocks are, I think I'm gonna do just the glass, like signed glass. Hopefully I can actually find a kind of glass that looks good, because I'm fairly certain there are multiple. Yeah, none of those are gonna look good. I don't know, I'll have to find something. This clear one might be really good actually, and then it also connects. That might look the best. I don't want any grid pattern at all, and then I don't want those scratches in. I don't know, the scratches might add to it though. That's the thing. But at the same time, I don't know. But what I want to do is have it like multi-layered. So what I might do is do some glass, and then have a block gap in between another layer of glass, and then maybe even do another layer behind that second layer. So it'll only be like a little bit darker than this. Like it'll kind of be, I don't know, you'd have to actually just see it. And then do maybe some lights and stuff flowing through it. So I kind of got this idea because, can I just, okay. there's like a planet thing that I found. So this thing right here. So it kind of has like a cyan look to it. I'm not like, I don't want to copy this. But I'm actually going to turn on my shaders real quick. I just like the look of having random kind of light areas kind of going through it. So I might do that in the crystal thing, but like it looks pretty cool. Oh, I didn't realize this was a thing. Whoa. Oh, wait a minute. I never went in here. What the heck? I didn't realize I could actually come in. Because there's this dungeon block. Like, I literally think on the opposite side I broke some. Somewhere. Oh, over here. Right here. I was like, oh, I can't go in it. Okay. And then I just flew away. I didn't realize this was a thing. That's pretty cool. Void Lantern. Cataclysm. Is this where the Leviathan thing spawns? Oh, it is. Okay. Well, that's pretty neat. What the heck? Oh. He's dying. Okay. Yeah, to make all this, it's gonna be pretty freaking insane. So I think I'm just gonna kind of have this outline, and then I don't know, it's hard because I wish I could just build like this segment right here, just like literally like the middle part of it, just right here, all around, and then I could start design, like actually putting stuff in here, and then actually making like automating stuff and auto crafting and all that crap, because it'll make my life so much easier. So I guess what I can do is just start making the glass. I can at the very least just let it build until it gets to the halfway point, whether it builds down or up, ideally up, like from the bottom up. I'll just slowly, I mean, luckily I can craft, oh, forgot. Every time I made that magnet, super easy to make, but every time I leave it on by accident and I fly past that thing, I get all of the drops. It's so freaking annoying. Yeah, but I should have enough essence to make an insane amount of sand. And then I have the dye essence. Luckily I did that. So I can make the cyan and then make the connecting glass. No! Is he loose? Is he loose? Oh no. He might be loose. No, he shouldn't be loose. How is he loose? I changed this out. How is he loose? Oh. Where? Oh, he's right here. Where? Oh, right there. You wanna come this way? Well, that's unfortunate. Time to fix all that up. Okay, how fast are you gonna slurp everything down? Probably extremely fast. I don't know. I think I might have made enough to build the whole thing. Who really knows? I think that's enough to build the whole thing. Just gonna hurry and look, double check to make sure it's exactly how I want it. I think that, yeah, that should look good, honestly. I might have the entrance be right here. It'll literally just be a hole that leads in. And then it's not going to be fully see-through. I might do like sign, I don't really know what else there is. I mean, the anti-blocks, I could do that. I don't know if I want to do the wool one or the bright one. Maybe I do the wool ones for the main, just kind of like to block it off so you don't really see the inside. And then I can do the bright ones as like the color, the light parts of it. I don't know how big I want those either. I don't know if I just want to do like single blocks so it looks like it like cracks, or if I want to do like big like fissures or something of light. I don't know, but this honestly is good enough, so go for it. Okay, I don't get why it's like doing some and then not. Ain't no way it blew through it all, right? It did. Well, I guess it's fine because I'm kind of like, do I even like this? Is this too dark? Like, I want it to be bright. Maybe I do the full thing in anti-blocks. Actually, you know what? I think that's exactly what I'll do. So I'll do the like double kind of like layer kind of thing. So it's kind of dark. Let me actually just look and see how this might look right now. So the anti-block, I need a bunch of white dye. Really? Am I not growing any stone essence? How? Okay, well, that makes no sense. Ooh. Cloud glass. Maybe that's what I should do. That might look really good because it's these lines right here that it does not make it look good. So if I did cloud glass instead, that might work out real well. Just want to see kind of what it looks like, obviously. Keep moving that. Let me see, this isn't actually going to be perfect, but... Let's look and see how this looks. The blue cloud glass. Yikes. I might have to copy this world and make a creative world and look at it, because either one, the light blue or the dark blue, I say dark blue, just regular blue, I could go with either one. And I don't know if like one will look a little bit better than the other. So I guess that's exactly what I'll do. I'll just copy this world, and yeah, I'll be able to actually build both of them. Okay, I'm on this copy of this. I thought of doing like on both, like on the copy and on the real world, the different ones, and then whichever one I like, just choose that one. But I don't want to do that, even though it probably would be easier. Still gonna craft this because I don't using this creative menu. Like, I don't know how to get that to automatically go into either my inventory or to straight to my hotbar, but either way, I have all the resources, so might as well. Okay, now I think the best way to do this is gonna be like the fastest way to duplicate all these items is to use shulker boxes. I mean, this is just the way I can think of. I'm sure there's faster ways of doing this, being in creative, but oh wait, I'm a moron. I just realized that the vending upgrade's a thing. Okay, now I have an infinite amount, right? So if I do this, pull out the omega stack upgrade, whatever, that, boom, and then do this, does start adding more, and then infinity pipe upgrade. So that's more than enough. Cool. Okay, is it done? It's done. Good. Okay. So bringing this in that much, and then I'm gonna have to do a little bit off the top as well, just to see kind of base am I dealing with. So that gets too close. That's the annoying thing. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it to be exactly one block away. So yeah, that might be a little bit of an issue, but who knows? Maybe I can do it. Well, that actually might make my life pretty easy. I just realized I can just go through that. Wow. That is going to make my life a whole lot easier, because then I can have the opening a little bit hidden, and I can still just pass right through. Oh, dude, that actually makes me super happy. Ooh. That do be making me very happy. Okay. I think this is good enough. I think that will look good. Light passes right through it. That's cool. Oh, yeah. That actually looks pretty neat, I guess. Maybe. See, now I'm like, oh, it's a little too dark. Hopefully it looks good. So now I'm gonna have to grab a void upgrade. I don't really know if piping this out would work going into the vending upgrade, but if I just do a void upgrade, do that, and then I keep clicking. I'm so used to, like, if I need to get in my inventory, I do the hotkey to get in this. Okay, that should all go away very quickly. Maybe not, but that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Well, okay, I found a system to make this work, finally. It only took me way too long. So, let's see. Drop that down. Drop that down. That should kind of put it right up against this. So, let's just do it. Definitely looks a lot better not having any lines. Like, obviously the shadows and stuff don't work too well. I want to see how these blocks work with this on. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, that'll be unfortunate. Okay, good. Okay, it doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. I really like how it's like this is what is it? Like, it's layered. Like, you can see into the center of it. I do like that a lot. I just don't know if I like the blue, because it kind of looks like water right now. So, it's either this, okay, or I'm just going to create another world, but I'll do the light blue instead. So, but I don't mind that at all. I do not mind that one bit. Why? I'm confused. What is that? I don't know what's happening there, but whatever. Okay. Okay, and then this is the cyan, not cyan, the light blue. I don't think I'm gonna do the cyan because I think it's gonna look too dull. Turn my shaders back on real quick. I hate like the different, like, the blues, they just don't look that good. Like, they get kind of dull. Especially the cyan. Like, I kind of wish I could have a little bit closer to the anti-block as, like, this cloud glass. I have no idea which one I like better. Because, like, the other one, it looks like there's water running down it. And then this one, it doesn't look like that, but it just looks too dull. Like, I want it to look, like, bright and, like, kind of, like, full of energy, literally. Like, that's kind of the whole idea, but this is, like, it's just a little dull. I'm gonna try one more thing real quick. Okay, so I tried something. I did a mix of both. I did the dark blue on the inside and the light blue on the outside. And honestly, it doesn't look much different than just the light blue. It looks a little bit different. I think I'll go with this one just because I think it looks better than the light blue, and the strict just blue looks too much like just water running down it. So, I think I'll go with this. I think that looks the best. Hopefully I can kind of do something like that with all these other ones as well, because that takes up a lot of space. Like, I'm going to be, like, taking up all the way to here around this whole thing, so I'm not going to have much room in here to do much. So, maybe I'll just do one layer, but who knows. Okay, back on my regular world. So, yeah, the light blue on the outside, and the dark blue on the inside, and then the cyan anti-block. All right, I finally got this. I had to AFK overnight to get enough, like, string and stuff. So I added another ender chest connected to all my mob drops right here. So, and then I added another. I extended that up, and then I just put a spider spawner in there. And then I AFK'd right there, just so that I can get a ton of string. And then I also made, like, one sheep seed. Actually, I made several, actually. I might have made 4. But I was able to make enough wool to make these cloud boyos. And then I had more than enough stuff to make the anti-blocks. So this is where I'm going to be entering. Obviously, it's just a freaking void right now. I'm not going to leave it like that. I'm going to actually like build walls so I can go in there and not have a seizure. But it definitely looks, it looks good. I just wish I could have like a in between of this blue and this blue. But I guess there's not anything like that. So, but definitely, I like the way it looks, like the surface with the kind of like 3D-ness of it. And then I'm going to try to do kind of something like that on all of these, but I'm not going to worry about that yet because I'm going to go ahead and start trying to design something in here. I don't want to go in there because I'm going to freaking die. But I'm going to kind of keep to this kind of pattern. I don't know where the entrance is that I cut, like the hole I made right there. Is that even centered? Oh, no, it's not centered. Whatever. Not really actually what I'm gonna have. I mean, I'll probably have kind of something like this, but I'll actually like build a little bit of like a frame around it so it looks like it's intentional. But it's gonna be, you know, I'm gonna make it better than just this, like a white box. I'm gonna have elements of like some blue, kind of like as if it's flowing through. I don't know. Like I'm just gonna try to make it look good, kind of tie it in with this, and then obviously there's insane amounts of room in this thing, so I'll probably have 2 or 3 extra floors. So definitely 2. Like there'll definitely be a total at least of 3, like 1 in the middle and then 2 on the top and bottom. And I might even be able to add another one above and below, so I have a total of 5. Depending on how tall I get, like make these and how insane I want to make them, but I don't think I'm gonna go too crazy with it, like the design, but definitely want to get this main room done so that I can get my controller in there, and then probably down below it I'll have all of the automation, stuff like the molecular assemblers, all that stuff. But I think for this entrance, I'm gonna bring it in like 1 or 2 blocks. This is what's hard, is I don't know where the wall is on this, and I'm gonna have it like circular. I'm not gonna do like a square because I'm gonna have to bring it out to like right here to do that. Maybe not. Maybe I'll only have to bring it out like 3 or 4 blocks, but still. I just want this. I'm gonna probably have it. Actually, I might. So I'm gonna do like the bottom slabs, so there is kind of like that lip of the deep slate just around like everything, and then I'll probably do more deep slate right there, and then you go into the actual room and it'll be kind of round. So with the controller sitting in the middle, so I can't do the max size because it is too wide in the middle. So it's going to be 1 block shorter on every side than the biggest I can do with the controller, but shouldn't be too small. So I'll go ahead and start building this room real quick. Alrighty, I got in here mostly done. Obviously, I'm probably going to end up doing something with the ceiling and the floor. But I don't know if I overdid it with these. I kind of wish they were like, I could have like an animated kind of look as if there's like electricity flowing through them or something. I don't know. That will just have to be that way for now. And then also I was going to build this on the top, but it's not centered. So it's an even amount wide. So I'd have to add another block on the inside of it. And looking at it like this, it's like, it's not bad, but you kind of can tell. But I think I still want to do something like that, so I probably will still just go through and like place blocks down. Now, as for this controller, obviously I haven't connected anything to it yet, but that's because I'm going to be doing the P2P, the point-to-point whatever crap. So I've been looking into it using the guide, and it actually does give you, I apparently have 2. I don't know why I have 2. It does give you a really good way of wording how these pretty much work. And what you're doing is you're essentially just transporting the channels. So like this, like each one of these faces is 32 channels. And essentially you're, you know, like in this spot, you place a cable down, it's going to connect to all 4 of these. So the P2P, point to point, whatever the tunnels, I'm just gonna start calling them tunnels. You can place them on each face like this. And then you can link them to another one somewhere else. And then that costs 1 channel essentially, but when they're linked, so like to actually connect them, I'm gonna need like the wireless controller, and then I'm gonna have to make a sub controller to then use all of the channels on the sub controller for each of these points. And then on the outside, the big side, is actually where it's going to spit out the 32 channels of this main controller. So essentially, I'm still connecting everything to this controller. I'll have like one of these connect to like my drives and stuff, but somewhere else, I'm going to have a sub controller that's going to have a bunch of these spitting off of it. And those will be connected to like wireless connectors. And yeah, it's going to be kind of easier just to show how to do it, but I can't do that yet because I need to make this crystal assembler, because that is where you craft the wireless connector and the setup kit. This is just the linking tool. And to do that, I need this intro crystal, and I need to make these intro seeds to make the intro crystal budding thing, which it's really freaking easy. One, you can make the essence seeds eventually, which I will be doing very soon. But you just do that, and it turns it into this budding intro thing. So, I mean, realistically, I can just do this and then put some growth accelerators around this bad boy. How much do I get? Fortune does work. 5. Wow, I can already make the seeds. Nice. So I'll probably go ahead and make 4 seeds. So just get 16 of these. Get 6 right there. Nope, only 2. Wow. Wow. Just amazing. Being able to AFK like for this stuff is a little OP. Forgot I made 4 of the stone seeds. Realistically, only need like 1 or 2 of those. I'd probably only need like 2 of these, but I'm gonna place 4 down. Get rid of all these quartz seeds that I have. Okay, and then I need to make this ingot, which takes 32 of the intro dust, gold ingot, and lapis, and some water in the reaction chamber, which you'll eventually be able to do in the crystal assembler as well. I think the reaction chamber might be better. Oh, you can actually do a real world craft. I didn't even look at that. I just immediately made the reaction chamber, which is freaking easy. This stuff is super easy to make. So, whatever. Okay, anyways, I should be able to craft this. Don't know how long it's going to take. It's not that long, but it crafts an insane amount at once. That's nice. Okay, so now I can make this extended machine frame. I need a couple of those. This, I think, is needed for, like, making anything extended. So, and the wireless connector, but also the crystal assembler. So now this bad boy should allow me to start making these wireless connectors. Okay, so I need a singularity. Gonna have to make me some storage stuff. So do the singularity. Also, how? Oh, I have something. Just coins. Nice. Oh, and more actually. No. There you go. Click on the correct thing. Wow. That's so good. Freaking swear. Anyways, what? Not what. How expensive is this? 10. 50. 500. No, 500. I think it'll be kind of nice to just have one of those. I'm gonna do that. Just to have one. Mainly for this. Oh, I freaking bugged the crap out of that. Slowing everything down. Don't leave that in there because that's terrible. So now I have more singularities than I ever will need. So I have been making a ton of these processors, which is good. So I should be able to do that. Make me one of these setup kits. Nice. Now the wireless connector. I need wireless receiver, any dense cable, the machine frame, and a bunch of you. Okay. I'm just trying to make as many of these as possible. Realistically, I mean, each one can hold 32 channels. I only need, I mean, that'll do 32 different tunnels, right? Actually, technically 16, I think, right? Yeah, 16. No, because it carries one per, right? Per pair. I think it's one channel per pair of tunnels. So I 32 pairs of tunnels, which is whatever 32 channels times 32, whatever that number is. So that's with 2 connectors. So each one of these crafts, right? So realistically, I probably need like freaking 10 for my total. Maybe less actually. I don't know. I could be wrong. Who knows? I'll figure it out. But I'm still just gonna craft a lot of these because I still will need a lot. So as many of you as I can. Sadly, not really a lot right now, but whatever. Okay, this should be it. Right, yeah. Pop some acceleration cards in there just to make them as quickly as possible. Cool. 24. That should be pretty freaking good for now. Yeah, I'm gonna hurry and just test this out just to get a feel for exactly how this goes. So this is gonna be my tunnel sub controller, and then this is the main controller. So just for now, let's just do you, right? So I think I just need one of you, and then you. Link you to that, right? You guys are linked, right? There we go. Now they're linked. So I think this would, oh, wait. I always need to like look. I don't know why I start confusing myself. Oh, yes, I'm an idiot. So, like this. Okay, you're so annoying. Just die. See, like, this is linked now. I don't know if this is actually doing anything, or if I'm, like, messing something up. So, because this is 2, because it's doing this and this. And that's only 1, right? But that means I can then do 31 on this, right? And then theoretically, if I pull out, let's do applied, get just anything, just you. No, you know what, let's just do buses actually. I think that'll be the best way to see how this works. Okay. All right, yep, makes sense. That should not be doing anything. All right. Pull out the memory card. Gotta remember how to do this. So, do that, copy it, and then boom. Nice. So 16. Then you look, 16. But it's using 1 to send it to here. And then I'm using that to connect it to the controller. And then also send that back. I don't know if there's a better way of doing this connection right here. But it obviously works. So I can use one of these faces to run this. And then plus this. Which this is actually being... Yes. Okay, so... I see exactly what I did. And I didn't really mean to do it until I realize it now. Now it actually makes sense. So this is controlling these, right? Both of these. And then essentially all I'm doing is using this to power both of these tunnels. So this is doing nothing to the tunnels. The tunnels are taking the channels from each of these faces and just sending them. That's it. So all this is controlling the wireless controllers and then powering the tunnels. Okay, now I get it. So I do need this, but oh yeah, I forget, it actually does go through. So never mind. Wait, no, I'm an idiot. Yeah, okay, never mind. I was thinking that properly. So I can do a total of 32 of these. So 16 connections. So yeah. Because these do take up 2. Because it is connect. Yeah, okay. So it's not a pair takes up 1. It's each device takes up 2. Or takes up 1. So I can do 16 pairs per one. So I'll just have to figure that out somehow without having these kind of being stupid places. Which I could always kind of like break one of these, maybe. I don't know. So if I break this, I can bring it up to where it's like right where my head is, right here. Right? So it's kind of not just sticking out. But then I got to be careful because if I break all of those, actually, I mean, if I start at the bottom, I don't know. But at the same time, to get these faces, it is going to have to stick out. So it'll be fine because then I can place the controller like right here. I'm fairly certain you can paint these different colors, which might be very helpful. I don't know. But I will have to be using different colors of cables on this. So it's going to be all freaking like Rubik's Cube looking in a little bit, but you know, that'll be fine. But I'm glad to see that that's how it works. So then, let's do this. If I then go ahead and do this, power you, connect you to this. I kind of wish I kept that, but it should. No, to click that one. There you go. Should still work, so that I can still have this be fully automated or wireless. So 9 channels. Just open up 9 and 9. Yeah, okay. So yeah, series of wireless controllers. That's the unfortunate thing is like I won't really need it for these outer ones because I could easily do this and just flip-flop cables, but at the same time it'll maybe save on no, it wouldn't. Would it? Actually, yeah, it would, because I can have 16. Yeah, that's right. So I won't. I'm thinking like I'm gonna need 4 per pair of tunnel. No, okay. I'm just being an idiot. All right, well that's good. I just gotta figure out where I want to put the sub controller. If I want it kind of just not near anything, just have like a hole somewhere that I can access it, or actually have it out on display. I'm gonna have to design it in a way where I can easily kind of do a chain like this and not have any issues. And I wonder if I can get rid of this. I wonder if I can just have this just... Actually, I guess I can just test it. I can. Okay. So that does work. Cool. Cool. And then I will have to have a cable because I'll have to extend it out for other ones. But that's super nice. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be very tedious, but it's gonna be super nice because I will very easily be able to get all this junk. So that's good. I'm probably just gonna do segments of this. I'm not gonna like fully build that out with all the tunnels and everything and then make the sub controller like that would be too much work. And realistically, I don't think I'm ever gonna use every single channel in this. So I also have like a lot inside this thing, and I don't know if it's gonna be easy to access all those with the wireless connectors, not like connecting to too many things. I mean, I can always place cable anchors down, but still. Yeah, well, I think I'm gonna leave it here. So, got the, you know, basic area of where I'm gonna have my controller. I definitely am going to add elements here and there to try to make it like 1 better and 2 more like kind of a power thing. I don't know because that's kind of the whole point of this, is it's kind of to be like, you know, harvesting the power of the crystal. I don't know, something stupid like that, but at the same time it's kind of hard to do that without having some sort of like animation going on. Because ideally, I would have like some sort of lightning or something. I don't know. Yeah, this is definitely... I'm gonna turn off that ring real quick, but this is definitely... I think it's gonna turn out good. It's definitely not gonna be as hard as I thought it would. Like I thought it was gonna be like it was gonna take me forever to do this. And then the builder having the crystal it's very nice. I mean, it might not be the exact shape that I want, but at the same time, trying to do it manually would take me just out like probably 30 hours to freaking get a crystal big enough and at a good shape. Like, it would just be so much freaking time. So this is definitely better. Yeah, well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.